The Pentagon has authorized the transfer of $1 billion, £758 million, to Army engineers for new wall construction along the US-Mexico border. The funds are the first under the national emergency declared by President Donald Trump to bypass Congress and build the barrier he pledged during his election campaign. Democrats have protested against the move. The funds will be used to build about 57 miles, 91 kilometers, of fencing. President Trump has called the situation at the southern border a crisis and insists a physical barrier is needed to stop criminals crossing into the U.S. His critics say he has manufactured the border emergency. A Pentagon statement said acting U.S. Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan had authorized the commander of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to begin planning and executing up to $1 billion in support to the Department of Homeland Security and Customs and Border Patrol. The statement cited a federal law that gives the Department of Defense the authority to construct roads and fences and to install lighting to block drug smuggling corridors across international boundaries of the United States in support of counter-narcotic activities of federal law enforcement agencies. As well, the 18 feet high, 5 meters, pedestrian fencing, the funds will cover road improvements and new lights. Democratic senators complained that the Pentagon had not sought permission from the appropriate committees before notifying Congress of the funds transfer. We strongly object to both the substance of the funding transfer, and to the department implementing the transfer without seeking the approval of the Congressional Defense Committees and in violation of provisions in the defense appropriation itself, the senators wrote in a letter to Mr. Shanahan, CNN reported. Mr. Trump declared the emergency on 15 February after Congress refused his requests for $5.7 billion, £4.4 billion, to construct